we are going to pause the music for a minute. We are also going to change out my game. Alright, this new setup I've got is not working very well. So the next game that we're going to do is going to be called Kind Heart Survivors. It is also from Keymailer. And let's see. Sometimes I wish it let me change things. Well, in another scene. Okay, Kind Heart Survivors, and then of course now all of a sudden the game is not capturing how it's supposed to. So let's try going through the window instead. Alright, there we go. And to kind of help with how this or what this game is all about, we are going to open the Steam window and look at its thing. So this is the game we're about to play. Oh wow, that's loud. Alright, so Kind Heart Survivors. It is available on Steam. And it is what we are going to be playing now. But give me 1 second. Okay. Trying to close all the windows because I set up my PC a little different today. I have a second monitor, and I set up my PC a little different today, and it is throwing me off so much. Alright, we will get the music back going. And then for Kind Heart Survivors, yes, we want to play with the controller. I'm a controller person, but I've learned to play a lot of games with keyboard and mouse. But I'm going to try this one with controller first. So, alright. So, we are going to... Oh. I think I loaded the tester game that I did. Let's see. Yeah, I loaded the tester game I did. So, let's go back for a second. First off, let's go ahead and... I like to give some games the opportunity to show off their music, so we're gonna turn off this music for a minute and see how the music is in game. Now, if I can get... Of course, I have not figured out how to, there it is. I don't want to exit the game, I just want to exit to the main menu. Let's see. Okay. So, play it. Let's delete that, and then start. Alright, guys and gals. What do we want to do? Dream. Heroine. With a great... dreaming spirit, guided by hope and determination, bigger oxygen bar. Luck, hero, who trusts in chance because he is fortunate and resilient, bigger hunger bar. Sweetness, the cutest of heroes, he is affectionate and generous, bigger life bar. Or enthusiasm, the heroine who enjoys intense emotion. She is fast and energetic, more speed. Those are our 4 that we can choose from. Now, in the 20 or so minutes that I tested this out before going to stream it, I know that, like, hunger is a big thing, mostly because the food you find does not fill you up very much. So if anybody has a choice, otherwise I'm going to choose hunger, but I'll play whoever you guys want me to play. If you guys have a choice. Dream, luck, sweetness, or enthusiasm. And since I have not gotten a reply, I will go ahead and pick luck. And I apologize, my chat is behind, so if you replied and it was a little late of me seeing it, I do apologize, by the way. My chat has just been very slow today for some reason. Alright. So our spaceship crashed. Eat. Back. Interact. Okay, we'll figure those out and go back to it if we need to. Okay, so... looks like a place for presents. Maybe some mail. Portals. Requiring that, but I don't know what the portals do yet, so let's see if there's other things that we want to do first. Elevator. Grass and twigs. Storage box. Grass and stone. So I think the grass and twigs and grass and stone are going to be the 2 things that we're going to be looking for the most right now. Grass. That's flint, that's not stone. So if you hold down your button, it seems like it'll do close by stuff automatically, which is pretty cool. Like, I didn't even see that piece of flint or stone or whatever it was that it picked up last. Alright, if you look at the top left of the thing, you see your O2, you see your food, and you see your health bar. All basic mechanics for games like this that you'll see. I know we needed grass. I don't know how to fight yet, so we want to kind of avoid those things because I don't know if they're going to fight me or not. But I do know we're half low on oxygen, so we might need to go ahead and head back and get some more oxygen. And we'll see what we can do so far. So I have enough to repair that. I need more stone for that, but let's see what this stuff is. A refrigerator, a stove, probably to make the food better. Tool table. Oh, this is definitely going to be one we're going to want to do. So stone and flint for sure. Recycler. Heart, huh? We ain't seen kindness or leather, so we'll have to figure that one out. And then oxygen. Oh, well. We'll have to take a look at that one as well, because I'm not sure how that plays out. I wish it kind of told me a little bit more about how it plays out. Oh, look, we got a present, though. We got... Is that stone or flint? I can't tell. Let's see. That was stone. We'll go ahead and do the chest so that I can put some stuff away. See, and it really doesn't tell you when you highlight it either what everything is. Go bring that for food. Because if you look, our food is dropping really quickly. Okay, so it gave us some more stone. Nice. Okay, flint and stone are two things. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, so there's something over there that this map is pointing to. But I don't think oxygen-wise we can get to that yet, so we'll worry about that one after a bit. Although we may find that we can get to it quicker than we thought, I don't know yet. I'm not seeing very much stone. We see flint, but not very much stone. Okay, that's hot dirt. So we might not be equipped enough to go onto that yet. And we should head back because of the oxygen. Had to make sure we weren't passing it. See, I have no idea what that is. So I think that's one of the things I would state about the game, is wanting to know what these things are easier. Grass, stone, and flint. So we still need stone. Lots and lots of stone. And see, I thought that the thing at the bottom of the screen, the bar with the in between my mushroom and the fruit, I thought that was stone, but I guess not. That's something else. I have no idea what this one is, and I don't seem to be able to pull anything up that tells me, so I don't know. Alright, let's head back out. Now we do have to eat, so yeah, this food does not last very long. It does not fill you up very quickly. I'm guessing it'll do a better job once it's cooked, but as far as starting out goes, you don't have that luxury, so it's kind of, especially with stone being so hard to find. I am loving this thing where it's going to the closer things, like if you're within range of certain items, it'll just automatically go and pick them up. That is a feature I am totally digging. Okay, so I need a key for that. I'm guessing I'm gonna need a key for that one as well, of course. I just don't understand why there's no stones anywhere. If stones are so desperately needed at the beginning, I would think that they would be something that you're stumbling all over. That's flint down there. Okay, so the red mushrooms are 8, the fruit is 4, 5. There's one stone. Oh. But, like, I need 4 stone, and I've found 1 in the time that I've ventured out so far. I think, nope, that's, okay, there's stone. Okay, we're gonna have to rush back because of the oxygen. Hopefully we'll make it in time. I don't know what happens when... Make sure I'm not going the wrong way. I am. I'm not gonna make it, I don't think. Well, now that's one thing not to do. Okay, you fainted. It lost part of life, part of hunger, and half of the inventory. Okay, so that's good to know. The things that we lose. Of course, I would lose my stone. And like I said, I mean, you seem like you eat 50 million things, and I mean, I just ate almost all my damn food, and it got me 60 points. I have and this is the guy that doesn't get as hungry. So I have a feeling I'm not going to play this very long if that's the case, because I don't want to sit there and spend all my time searching for food and not be able to advance in the game. All that food I ate, I've already used half of what it gave me just going upstairs. Like, that's ridiculous. How are you supposed to be able to play the game if you can't even keep yourself alive long enough to explore or anything else? And I am kind of curious whether or not you end up like the stuff that you drop, whether or not you can find it again or not. But I don't see anything on the ground from... Yeah, I don't see anything on the ground. But that food also did not heal me at all. I'm still at 50% health. So I don't know. Another thing that I'd love to go do, but unfortunately it's... Oh. Last thing I need is that guy hurting me. Oh. And then I walk into a trap because it does not tell you what anything is. I'm kind of sad because, like, when I looked at the preview of this game, I was very much looking forward to this game. But so far, the hardships of it is just... I mean... I'm hungry, I'm needing food, I'm needing all sorts of stuff. And interestingly enough, the food seems like it's going down a little bit slower since I left my building, but that doesn't make any sense either. I'm definitely going to have to run back to the building before I die again. Alright. That's lit, because it seems almost like food is going to be the most important thing over tools and everything else. Alright, I don't know how many of these that we made, but they give you 15 now, which is great, but still, it's just kind of, you're going to spend the whole game getting your food ready. Again, with the person that their hunger bar is better. Kind of saddens me, like I said, because I was really, really, really looking forward to playing this game. Stone, 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 where are you? Alright, we gotta go back for more oxygen. I'm not gonna try to make the same mistake as I've been making. Ouch. Blue mushroom rings, huh? Let's see if that does much for us either. see. That gives us 10. O2 and some health, but, you know, when you're eating everything you can just to give you food, I mean, 15 food and one health is not much when you cook something and your food drops as fast as it does. And again, some items that I have absolutely no idea what they do, because the game does not tell you what it's giving you. Is there anything in here that tells me... Nothing tells me what everything is. However, my dog is being a butthead today and deciding she wants to go out 50 million times, so I will be right back. I'm going to let her out real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Alright, let's see here. So, nothing with the story opened. There's nothing giving us any kind of hints, which I don't usually mind games that don't give you a hint at first, but like most of those games give you at least an idea of what is going on through the story. I'm gonna run over here and see what we unlocked on our map earlier. Because I'm rather curious about it. Here's another unlock. I think these are like oxygen things from what I saw in the like preview-ish kind of a thing. Yeah, so these are little things that apparently gather oxygen. Also, I'm turning off the soundtrack just because I've got the other music going. So it seems like different grounds do different things. This one here takes your oxygen quicker. But I need some frickin' stone like crazy, so I'm having to take the chance for a minute so I can go home and build a couple of things. This one here burns your feet, so I think it takes your health. Yeah, so that one takes your health. Alright, so I know we need tools, and the tools should help us with getting other stuff. So we're going to repair that. Then we are going to... We're going to craft an axe. We're going to craft a pickaxe. Oh, I don't have enough room to craft anything. So let's go down here and store this stuff. We'll put... Oh, you know what? We got enough room now to do the key. Alright, so we've got 2 keys. So maybe we can go figure out what's in those chests. Let's see, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I thought there were 2 of them really close by here. Blue smoothie. Of course, it doesn't say what that is. Let's go put some stuff away real quick and then we'll come back for it. Hopefully it won't disappear, because that would actually, you know what? Let's, eat that. What is this? Read. The fall. So, immersed in emotional turmoil, no one noticed the approaching danger. The ship, once protected, was now vulnerable, and that was when they struck. Unknown enemies appearing out of nowhere, or perhaps drawn by the chaos within, invaded our sensors and breached our defenses. Alarms blared, lights flashed, but no one was at the control panel. By the time 4 of them ran, it was too late. The system wasn't responding. The impact was brutal. We were pulled off course and fell. Out of control, off balance. The planet's floor met us with force. Ships shattered in metallic silence. The 4 of them emerged, wounded and stunned but alive, and I slammed hard against the internal structure of my core, shattered into many pieces. Fragments of me were scattered across the planet. The pulse ceased, but something inside me still vibrates. I haven't died. I'm alone in parts. Alright, I still gotta figure something out for this. Alright, we're almost full health. The disappearance of Luck. Luck disappeared, literally, an entire cycle with no records, vital signs, or location. He reappeared near the engine, disoriented, talking about eyes inside him. He touched me. His hand trembled. My pulse fluttered into spasms. Some kind of emotional contamination. Began to lose control of my support systems. Okay. So I guess I only needed 1 key. I thought it was 1 key per, but apparently I just needed it as a tool. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on my dog. Sorry about that. My dog is in rare form today. Usually she's cuddled up under the blankets while I stream and just bugs me every so often, but today she is wanting to go out 50 million times. Alright, let's see here. What else can we... Need grass for that. Fine stone for that. Grass for that. Fine stone for that one. Plank and rope. So, let's go get some more grass. And we'll have to decide on the oxygen or the portal. Oh, I gotta put some stuff away too. Wish I knew what this was, because I have absolutely no idea what this is. That looks like a sickle. We'll keep the grass, the stone, and the wood. Seems like every time we come outside, it's a new day, and I don't know if I like that progression either. Alright, let's see how this works. Quit that. Okay. So we got our first little bits of wood. Main thing we're really looking for right now is grass, though. And I don't see anything to start doing stone. So I guess till I find that, I'm gonna keep the pickaxe at home. No sense in wasting that spot. Alright, so we've learned that those things seem to only point us to more oxygen. I guess so that while we're out, we're able to grab oxygen so that we don't have to go back in so quickly each day. Now that we know that every day is a thing. I don't know what the sickle is for either yet, so we will toss the sickle away, we'll toss the pickaxe away. Don't need that wood out just yet. Note to self, we do need the items in our inventory. We'll do this one first, I guess. Okay, create a portal north of the map with wood and purple mineral. So we'll have to find some purple mineral. We need one more piece of flint for that. Make sure I didn't use too much grass. Yep, I need 2 more pieces of grass and 1 more flint for the oxygen. Survive 10 days. Apparently that's tough to do in this game. And I can understand why. And watch, we were tripping over flint, but now that we want it, we're not going to be able to find it anywhere. Punk! Game on, Zoo. We'll be lurking for a bit. I appreciate the lurk. Give me a minute and I'll give you a shouty. Yeah, I do not know Punk. Punk does a lot of retro, but he does a lot of different type of games. And fun as can be, getting to sing some karaoke with them, that fine voice of his.
Sir, you don't live here, sir. Keep walking. What the fuck? Hey! What are you doing? No dancing in my house! You can't be dancing in my house! What, yo, what the? What are they all coming in here for? Alright, this is not a friggin' ant party. Who hit me? Who did that? Who did that? Oh, it's because they see their dead friends over here? Is that why?
What do we want to do here?
It should be a warning, not
eat
invitation.
this. And we'll eat that.
Any more nosy ants around? Huh? Huh? Okay, no more ants.
That's interesting, that fire thing. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? I'll eat that. Pick this up and read it. Of course, of course. The confrontation. All seemed so lost that there was no longer any resistance. Then they decided to open the forbidden room. For the first time, the protocol was deactivated. The panel
Hello Kitty is 17% flirty before heading out to their date. After having a surprisingly wholesome time, they uttered a resounding
Hey, kitty! Welcome in, welcome in. That was an interesting date for you. Yeah, I don't know, Kitty. She plays a lot of DBD. A lot of fun to just go and hang out with. Very chill, but very fun. Hi! Now, we know you've come to visit more than that, Kitty, but, you know. Ha Kitty got the zoo love today.
About to check Ghost Rider. I'm dead.
Alright.
Fucking Hangman. No. On the last fucking card. Last one. That's bullshit.
That is a long clip.
No. Disrespectfully, fuck you. You're joking. I am not joking at all.
Too funny. Alright, so. All seemed so lost, there was no longer any resistance. Then they decided to open the forbidden room. For the first time, the protocol was deactivated. The panel recognized their collective touch. It was as if the ship, or something in it, had been waiting for this moment. The door opened with an ancient, heavy hiss. Inside, there were no instruments, no technology, only mirrors. 4 mirrors, one for each of them. And then they saw. They saw versions of themselves, distorted, monstrous, but deeply familiar. Anger took the form of enthusiasm, fear took the form of dream, anxiety took the form of luck, and sadness was a reflection of sweetness. They faced each other. It was a strange battle to behold. Each fought against their own shadow in distorted mental fields where memories became traps and words were painful. Even without blood, it was brutal. For them and for me, I nearly blacked out. Welcome back from ads. Alright, let's see here. Another book. A New Beginning. The planet is strange, beautiful, inhospitable. Creatures that emerge are made of shadow, an old acquaintance of ours. But now the four of them, sweetness, enthusiasm, luck, and dream, know what they carry inside. And they know they no longer need to fight alone. They search for me, fragment by fragment, each piece of me hidden in a different corner of the planet. They will pick up my pieces and I will pulse again. The new adventure has begun, dedicated to all who face invisible battles. Ooh, that's pretty cool sounding. Portable teleport. Interesting. And interestingly enough, I actually lost my keys on that one. I didn't lose it the first two chests that I opened. Alright, we gotta... Oh, I don't have enough slots in my inventory to pick that up. Sorry, Blue. You gotta stay there. I do have enough inventory for this stuff, so... Oh, maybe not. Really? Oh, I guess I got the max amount of, deals, but we really do need some flint. That's the whole point we came out here for, was flint and grass. Yeah, dirt hut. Chingroo. Yeah. Make my first clay items now and some charcoal. Is this in the vintage story? Amazing World seed I got. Nice. I have not tried Vintage Story. I don't own that one yet, but I may have to take a look at it one of these times. And I hope I didn't mess myself up. It's not on Steam. Yeah, I play some games that aren't on Steam. I'm guessing it's kind of like the Pretty Brutal survival game. Oh, gotcha. Brutal in what ways, though? Because I don't mind brutal. It's just a matter of what ways it's brutal. Alright, let's see here. That's a recycler. Neither of those have anything that I can do. Let's see what this does. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe I have to go turn those seven machines on or something. Enemies and starvation, like hydration, and bunch of mods on top of that. Is it... What is that one? Is it kind of like RimWorld kind of thing? 190 mods? Holy crap. Let's see if we've got enough to make a couple more keys. Moisture protection. Poison protection. Heat protection. Okay, so we need to make the heat protection. Toxic swamp gases. Moisture prevents loss excessive O2 loss in. Okay, so we'll need both of those. Shows the direction of your base. Interesting. Okay, we can do another key. What is this? Used in the food vending machine. Interesting. I'll do some more keys. Okay, nope. Block game like Minecraft and Hytale, but with a ton of more survival to it. Gotcha. Yeah, I really don't like the hunger on this game, especially with the person that's supposed to have the best hunger. So, Manaway, have you thought about going back to streaming at all? I just think you'd just be one of those that are just so fun to watch stream. Oh, I was saying, have you given any thought about maybe returning to streaming or anything? I just think you'd be an enjoyable streamer to watch. Just because of your personality and everything. Alright, so that should have been enough to do the heat protection. Okay. Roasted termite, huh? Interesting. Alright, I don't know what so much of this stuff is because it does not really tell me. So let's see if we can get a hint on if these are food or what. Okay, so that's food and that's food. Alright. That food looked like it was gonna go bad sometime soon. Had to leave the treasure hunter trader because the bear wandered too close. Okay, we're gonna go. Oops. We're gonna go visit the desert area a little bit. Now that we've got protection from it. Okay, yeah, this is really crummy about the way you gotta carry stuff with you and then yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of things about this game that are just kind of frustrating. So I think when we get back to the house, we're going to we've been playing it for nearly an hour, so we will continue on to the very next part of the. We've got one more game to play. It's going to be another simulator, store simulator. All right. A woolly rhino. Mountain lion, woolly rhino, bears. Yeah, I think that'd be a little too intense for my likings. Alright, so this is Kind Heart Survivors. It's not a bad game. I just wish that it gave you a little bit more choices in a lot of things, and food wasn't so freakishly underwhelming. I'm gonna take just a minute to set up the next game.